Good morning to all. Welcome to biology class. Dear children, today we are going to learn the structure of heart. This is the longitudinal section of human heart. This is a mirror image, so you feel your right side is its left side and your left side is its right side. Then first we can see 4 chambers, 2 upper chambers and 2 lower chambers. These upper chambers are called atrium and lower chambers are called ventricle. Here you can see 2 upper chambers and 2 lower chambers. That means 4 chambers are seen in our heart. First, this chamber is called right atrium because these are in right side. So, right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. Now, we can see the blood vessels that are seen associated with the heart. Arteries and veins together called blood vessels. Veins carry blood towards the heart and arteries carry blood away from the heart. And here first we can see which are the veins. Here you can see veins join together to form vena cava. Then in upper part you can see one vena cava and lower part you can see one vena cava. Then this vena cava is called superior vena cava and this vena cava is called inferior vena cava. Then you can see arrow mark here and here. This arrow mark, this arrow mark. This shows the flow of blood. That means from the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, blood reaches in the right atrium. This inferior vena cava carries blood from lower part of our body and superior vena cava carries blood from upper part of the body and this blood reaches in the right atrium. Here you can see one arrow mark. That means this blood from the right atrium flows and reaches in the right ventricle. And between this right atrium and right ventricle, you can see a valve like a door. When it's open, that time blood flows from the right atrium to right ventricle. When it fills, when this right ventricle fills, that time this valve shuts or closes. That means it prevents the back flow of blood from the right ventricle to right atrium. Then from the right ventricle you can see arrow mark here. That means away from the heart. I told you arteries carry blood away from the heart. Then this artery that is connected to the lungs. Here you can see 2 branches. This is right branch and this is left branch. And these are connected to our lungs. In our body 2 lungs are seen. They are right lung and left lung. Then this pulmonary artery is called right pulmonary artery and this pulmonary artery is called left pulmonary artery. Then these are connected to the lungs. This deoxygenated blood or impure blood. That means deoxygenated means more amount of carbon dioxide is present in this blood. And this blood flows through the pulmonary artery to the lungs for the purification. That means in lungs that blood is converted to oxygenated blood. That means more amount of oxygen is present. Then again you can see some blood vessels. These are called pulmonary veins. I told you veins carry blood to the heart. Then pulmonary veins, 2 branches are here from 2 lungs, left and right. Then after purification, this oxygenated blood reaches in the left atrium. then left side is filled with the oxygenated blood. That means more oxygen is present. So oxygenated blood. And pulmonary vein that starts from the lungs. So pulmonary vein carries blood towards the left atrium. And after that you can see arrow mark here. That means blood flows, that oxygenated blood flows to the left ventricle. And one valve is seen between this left atrium and left ventricle. When blood flows from left atrium to left ventricle, that time it opens. This bicuspid valve open, and when it fills, that time this valve shuts. That means it prevents the backward flow of blood to the left atrium. And this oxygenated blood again moves to the aorta. Aorta is the largest blood vessel of our body. And here at the beginning of this aorta, you can see another valve. This valve is called aortic valve. And here also you can see a valve at the beginning of this pulmonary artery. So pulmonary valve, aortic valve. This is the aortic valve. Then through the aortic valve opens and blood flows through the aorta, and aorta again branches into arteries, and blood, purified blood or oxygenated blood that reaches in various parts of our body. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.